Well, hello, I'm Wheels on Meals.
I'm Felix Cat.
And these are the folks who made the English patch for the ROM. And we're about to meet the Miracle Girls.
Yippee.
I'll let them explain who they are.
Oh, this is gonna be quite a ride.
No, sir.
What makes them Miracle Girls?
ESP. ESP does.
But why is that a miracle? Isn't that magical? Shouldn't they be magical girls?
I also keep thinking it's Magical Girls.
Who are all these characters?
You know, classmates. This was kind of like... So Miracle Girls is this shoujo manga. Came out in the early 90s. So it's got, you know, high school romance, but also magical powers.
So their 4 guy friends are getting attacked?
Uh-huh. So I think that means they're gone.
Does this game plot have anything to do with the manga?
Absolutely nothing. I love this. It's like, hey, I'm gonna wake first. I'm gonna wake you up, but we're gonna react to this together now.
Who made this? Was it Hudson's?
So it was published by Takara, but it was actually developed by this company called Now Production. Miracle Girls!
Jeez, they patched this back in 2004?
Yeah, and it was extensive work. You'll see soon enough, Felix.
I feel like the community for that sort of thing just didn't even exist back then with how young the internet was.
Yeah, it's pretty surprising how deep this stuff goes.
You choose Mikage, I see.
Yeah,
Showing a preference already.
This game forces me into such horrible choices.
It's binary decisions.
This game came out in 93, and I think that's pretty, like, early enough for the Super Famicom's life cycle. Oh yeah, that's my attack. Throw candy.
I see your miracle powers really come into use here.
Yeah, the miracle is that I just have an endless supply of candy that I can use to pacify these monsters.
Does Tomomi have all the same attacks?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is a crucial difference, which will come up in the next update.
You can't jump on enemies normally.
No, you can't do anything. And you can duck, but that does nothing. Good teetering animation, though. I really like the multiple parallax scrolling layers in the background.
It's pretty intense for 1993.
So this game, I feel like they wanted to make it really easy for you. But their idea of making it easy was to just strip away all of the mechanics of 2D platforming. And it actually becomes quite difficult. And it's a cool puzzle. You have to be able to position yourself just right to throw these candies.
Yeah, the resolution makes like all the characters take up a huge amount of screen space.
So listen carefully. So it tells you which flower you should jump on. And they actually had to hack that and make the English voice and stuff. And there's Tomomi. That orb that I got before that platforming section was like a telepathy orb. So that was Tomomi telling us which platforms were the safe ones to jump on.
Huh.
But because of the flickering, she didn't show up until then. Because this is playing back at 30 frames per second.
I'm assuming I'm gonna find out what those little hearts you can get on.
You get 10 and you get a extra life. That's about it.
Is that a bomb by it?
Yeah, it's a bomb attack.
Classic Star Fox B for bomb.
You can't scroll back. It's like Mario Brothers 1. So yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, you can't even get rid of the enemies. You just like temporarily neutralize them.
Yeah, and you use them as platforms, but you only have a very short amount of time before they move out of position. And if you scroll too far, then you can't go back. So everything's a one-shot deal. It's quite a challenge, honestly. And I did a really piss-poor job overall playing this game because this is a blind run. I kind of mixed a whole bunch of different runs together, but predominantly it's blind. So the fruits give you an extra hit.
So does this game itself have kind of a cult following, or is it just because of the popularity of the manga?
I think the manga itself might be a pop phenomenon, but it was fun fact, it was published by the same magazine that ran Sailor Moon.
Oh!
And Now Production, the developer, they have worked on some games that were published by Hudson, including Jackie Chan Action Kung Fu.
That sounds like a game I'd want to play.
Oh yeah, here's the bonus. That's in every level.
Was that a checkpoint you respawned from?
Mm-hmm. We got some slot play.
4? Oh, it's the astrological signs.
Yeah. So, I'm a Leo.
I'm an Aries. I think Leo and Aries don't match up well.
Yeah, I see. Slot play.
You know, gambling for your fortune. Cool. Hey, but you got the bottom row all I did.
I'm really not sure of the mechanics of the slot play. Sometimes it doesn't seem to matter what happens. I've got one that had even fewer matching pictures, and I got a 3 out of it.
Maybe you're trying to get none.
I really like the tile sets for all the levels. There's only 5 of them. There's an invincibility star.
I guess it was just the era of this kind of platformer that reminded me so much of Hudson Soft.
Yeah. Adventure Island.
Or just even like Do-Re-Mi.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot more to Hudson besides Bomberman, but Bomberman is a lot of it.
The Bomberman franchise is pretty deep.
Yeah, the composer for the Do-Re-Mi music has done all of the Bomberman.
Who are these bad bugs?
They've got a bad bug baby that needs our help, so we're gonna telekinesis the blocks away.
Pogo sticks?
Oh yeah. I tried spending the rest of my life on a pogo stick once.
Quite clearly see that didn't work out.
So here's what happens after you beat every stage. There's an area boss.
This guy looks too cool to be a boss.
Yeah, he should be selling orange juice or something.
Hey kids, I'm the honey man.
You wanna play a game?
Oh man, he's not even wearing a baseball cap. He's wearing one of them like golfing sun visors.
Yeah, he should be playing poker or writing a screenplay on a typewriter.
Oh, wait, I guess he's not the boss or anything. He's just telling you the rules.
We're gonna fight him.
Oh,
We're gonna fight him at this minigame.
but he's being nice enough to tell you.
Yeah, he's just...
It's just a friendly match.
So here's the squirt gun minigame. So I do so badly at first. This is really bad. I never get used to the umbrella timing. Because you can't just hold it down. It lasts for like half a second.
Man, he is brutal.
Oh. Just perfectly mismatched.
Yeah, it's too bad the When you played it, did the flashing match up with the FPS so perfectly like that that it just made things invisible?
Well, so these games run at 60 frames per second, and I record them just at 29.97. And so when there's a lot of flickering elements, it can kind of just strobe perfectly so that they become invisible or they become solid. But also their frequency is changing because then they might be blinking and stuff. I'm not exactly sure how it works out.
But during the emulation, it works fine.
Yeah, it's just fine. But unfortunately, on the playback, I'll be invisible for some points. You won't be able to know where I am. Where am I?
He didn't know. Nice fast forward here, I see.
Mm-hmm.
So far, this is basically identical to
Yes.
last round.
Those blue balls, I think they put them in so you don't camp in the corners.
Blue ball.
So I tried to be more aggressive to see if that would work, and it really didn't.
You don't lose any lives for losing this, though.
You do, you lose life.
Oh, no. Oh, you're right.
I'm still a kid. Alright. This time I actually have some strategy and intelligence in my playing, so don't worry.
I'm worried.
Here he comes.
As a bee, getting him wet should just kill him.
Seconds left. Oh, the enemy's got a point. Who's gonna lose it? Yes.
The balls don't hit the lower left and upper right corners.
Of the inside area?
Yeah. So you can still just camp there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They have a very predictable pattern. Awesome.
We did it!
Wake up, Felix!
So does it go on for you save 4 friends this way, fighting bosses?
That's right.
Do we know this guy's name?
That bee guy. His name is Teacher. Sensei!
They hang out with their teacher?
Yeah, so I was looking up this guy's story in the anime/manga series, and he's like obsessed by the paranormal, and he's convinced that these sisters have paranormal abilities, and he's hellbent on exposing them.
It's exactly like Fairly Odd Parents.
I know. What is up with that?
You're doing well, sister. Advice from Nami Sensei?
I'm not sure who she might be. Oh, Nami Sensei. That might be the mangaka. Just realized that. She's telling you where the next bonus is. So yeah, this is the Miracle Station.
This was like a little in between.
Yeah. The next stage, we gotta rescue Daidoji.
I like how they don't specify what sister you're playing that way. They don't have to change the page at all. It just says, "You're doing well, sister."
Good job, sister. Thank you, sister.